Good afternoon. It is about 2:45, I think. Let's see. Yes, 2:45 on Sunday afternoon. My youngest just came home from his dad's, and my boyfriend just went home. And I know it's shocking, just went and grabbed a coffee. So, how was everybody's weekend? It was a beautiful day yesterday. I was quite happy with the way the weather turned out. It wasn't blistering hot, and it wasn't overly windy, and actually the morning was perfect because I was out here sweeping my patio and trying to get everything to look as tidy as things can look when it's outdoors. And I vacuumed my pool and got all that cleaned up. I think, and my nephew did end up coming. I was so happy. I think they came for probably a couple hours. My brother and my nephew and my nephew's mom. It was really nice of her to bring my brother. My brother's car is on the fritz right now, so she brought him over, which I thought was really, really nice of her. And she brought a Caesar salad for the eats. And what did she call them? Snickerdoodles? I've never heard of it. Apparently it's a cookie. She did kind of a cake version. They're kind of dry, and I guess they're supposed to be kind of dry on the outside. But it was really like soft and chewy and whatever on the inside. But I think they're brown sugar and cinnamon coated or something on top. They were nice. They were really nice. And my buddy made and brought over tuna macaroni salad, which was really good, and a thing of potato salad, which I haven't tried yet. I have it all in my fridge. I'm going to break it up and bring some of it back over to him because I'm the only one that eats that stuff. It'll just end up in the garbage, so. Although that macaroni salad I could eat all day long. It was really good. And what else? I made hamburgers and hot dogs, and I went out yesterday morning and got a veggie tray to put out so that, there was nibblies. Oh, and my buddy brought over some chips to nibble on too, which my brother murdered the entire first bag that I brought out. Whatever. That's kind of what he does. But it went well. And I got some veggie burgers for myself. They're always fine. Whatever. They are what they are. I can eat them, so yay. Oh, there's my hand. So yeah, it went really well. Everyone was a little late getting here, but that's fine. It was a beautiful day. My boyfriend and I pretty much sat outside all damn day. It was perfect. It was absolutely perfect. My eldest had to walk to work yesterday. I think he left around 2 or something. I can't remember. He asked me to give him a ride. I said, dude, I'm having my barbecue today. Like, people come in the afternoon. It's like it's an all-day thing. I can't leave. Like, most, between my brother and his ex and my nephew and my buddy, they all said they were going to be here between like 1 and 2:30. So, And of course, by about 2 o'clock or whatever it was when my son left, he's looking at me because my boyfriend and I are sitting back here by ourselves. And I was like, hey, man, I don't know. They're running behind or whatever the hell, but like, I can't just leave. Like, I'm expecting people. It's a nice day. It's not overly hot. You'll live. I spent years walking to work, like the vast majority of my life walking to work. So you'll be just fine. And my brother, I've said before, drives cabs. So they'd arranged for him to pick my eldest up after work yesterday, which was fine. He came home and I'd grilled a hot dog for him, and I think that's all he took. He doesn't usually eat much when he's warm, so. And when I went last checked on him to make sure if he needed anything else before I got too tired, he was playing video games. His hot dog was sitting on his bed behind him, so whatever. I don't want to hold this anymore. That'll do. Oh, the light. I may have to sit in my usual chair. There seems to be better light over there. Or is it just that it doesn't like to be on the table? What is going on? Are you gonna fix yourself or are you gonna stay dark? You're gonna stay dark. Alright, hang on. We're gonna switch chairs. Vlogging is so hard. Whoops. Grab my coffee. We need that. We haven't had a proper coffee yet today. I don't mind having the coffee from home. Like when I'm working. It's like down a quick cup or two, off to work, grab a coffee, on to work, you're good, right? It gets you through. Other than that, it's garbage. I don't think it's as strong. I don't know. I buy the dark roast in whatever I buy. I'm not loyal to a specific brand as long as it's dark roast. It doesn't cost me my firstborn to buy a tin of it. But it's never strong enough. So yeah, the barbecue went really good. I had a good time. My boyfriend and I each, I don't know, probably had 3 or 4 drinks all day. And into the evening, we did a little barbecue, fuck's sakes. A little bonfire, just me and my boyfriend and my buddy. And just shot the shit for a few hours. Hit about 11 o'clock and it was starting to get kind of buggy. And I was getting cold. Not that it was cold out, but it was cooler than it had been all day. And it was kind of hitting me. I was starting to feel chilly. So I was like, okay, well, night, y'all. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye. But it was nice. I like to do my barbecue once a year. Whoever comes, I usually put a thing up on Facebook. I didn't this year. But I usually put a thing up on Facebook so my friends in town know this is what I'm doing, this is what time, If you want to come, you're more than welcome. Bring a towel, bring a chair, bring a swimsuit, bring something to eat if you plan on staying to eat, and BYOB. But I didn't bother doing that this year. Most of my friends have just gone back to work. They're all hairdressers and stuff, so they've just gone back to work. It's like, go get your coin. We need it. Like, go. Or rest, because I'm sure if any of them had part of the weekend off, they were dead, because I'm sure it was absolute madness. So, I gotta take my hair down because it's really tight. It's actually kind of starting to give me a headache. Oh, it's still wet. Oh, God, that drives me nuts. I hate having my hair up. Oh, that feels better. Anyway, so today's been kind of a chill day. I never did clean my house this week. I figured, fuck it, nobody's coming in, so I made sure my kitchen looked presentable because I had the food all set up. So everybody could go get their own damn food, because I'm the waitress. I ain't serving you. And, you know, after everybody was done eating and they were all sitting around the table out here chit-chat, and I kind of cleaned everything back up and took out all my garbages, and because I had totally forgotten to empty my garbages earlier. And then I thought, screw it, because there's going to be plates and stuff in there, so. Excuse me. So I did all that while everybody sat and chit-chatted, and the barbecue cooled down and everything, and it was nice. It was really, really nice. My nephew was in the pool from the time he got here until food was served, so my pool was very happy to get some love. So it was nice. I really enjoyed doing my one day a year where I entertain. It is exhausting. Although it was very extra chill this year. Like I said, I didn't even bother to clean my house. I tidied up my kitchen for aesthetic purposes and sat down with it. Concentrated more on making sure that outside looked nice, because outside is where we were going to be. Washed my barbecue down and, swept back here and everything, and washed all my tables down and washed all the chairs down. Vacuumed the pool, scooped the pool, swept all around the pool, and weeded my yard, or weeded my gardens. I don't care about the grass. I cut it. That's all it gets. Weeded the gardens and everything, so I watered everything yesterday morning and make sure everything looked nice and fresh. Today is just chillax, and I ended up actually, my eldest boy's girlfriend came over this morning. They take turns going over to each other's places in the mornings if they're working similar shifts, like afternoon shifts. They'll take turns going over to see each other in the morning. And I guess this morning was our turn. And, the hell are you? People parking in front of my house to go across the street. I'm that neighbor. Oh, whatever. Come on. Have fun. Don't be too loud. I have to get up in the morning. Yeah, so I got up this morning and she was here. which is fine. I love her to pieces. I don't care. She can be here as often as she wants. I don't care. But they'd come down. I guess she was getting ready to go to work, and I heard her say something about missing the bus, or something about the bus app. There's apps for everything now, including the buses, apparently. The bus app lied to her, told her she had 10 minutes to get to the bus stop, that the bus was, or 5 minutes to get to the bus stop. The bus was coming in 10 minutes. And then she checked the thing, and it said that the bus had already gone. So she missed her bus to get to work. And she was saying something about calling an Uber or something. And those things scare the shit out of me. I don't trust Ubers. You know, take a cab. Take a registered, proper cab. And I said, did you miss your bus? And she said, yes. And I said, well, I will take you to work, get your shit together, and get in the car, because you're not taking an Uber, baby girl. Like, it's not happening. No. No. I wouldn't let my kids do it. I'm not letting you do it. Get in my car. I said, but I'm still in my pajamas, and I smell like an asshole, and I'm not changing that right now. So, she laughed. So that's fine. Because I wasn't planning on showering or anything for like another hour. My kid didn't go to work until, well, he didn't have to leave until like 12:15, so I was not rushing around this morning. So I took her to work and came home. Cut my boyfriend's hair, because it was all disheveled. It's like, yeah, we're fixing that, because I don't know if he's coming next weekend. He's been down to see me at least the last 2 weekends in a row, so chances are he's going to be working the next 3. So I said, yeah, get your pretty butt outside and cut your hair. Not doing it in the house. I have enough of a mess in there. I'm not adding your hair to it. And I haven't cut hair in my house since I had my floors redone. So we are trying not to have hair throughout the damn house. Because once you start cutting hair in your house, it's in your house. That's it. So I have to figure out something to do for the winter, because I am not cutting hair in my house. I'll get a heater, cut it out in my shed here. I don't care. It's a big shed or garage or whatever. I think the people that owned this before me had it set up as like a workshop, because there's benches and cabinets and shit everywhere. So I cut his hair. And then I had my shower and got somewhat presentable. And by the time I got out of the shower and everything, and I came back downstairs, I had gotten a text from my youngest boy's dad that they were going to be dropping him off in about half an hour. It's like, cool, perfect. Wait for him to come home. I'm going to go get a coffee. My boyfriend will go home, vlog for a little bit. And I will put this up today, so it'll be up later. Early evening, I guess. And I have to wash some pants for work tomorrow, because I start my new job tomorrow. And I have to make sure, I have a black t-shirt. Might have to hit Giant Tiger and get a black t-shirt or 2. And yeah, I gotta get the car gassed up. My boss is picking me up at the house here tomorrow morning, and then we're gonna go do our thing. I don't know what the routine is. And yeah, so that'll be interesting. Tonight I have to go pick my eldest up at work later tonight, And once I do that, and they're all sorted and in the house and whatever for the night, then I'll go down to the park and do a vlog for tomorrow morning. I know the video that I did Friday night down at the park, and I thought I set it to go up for Saturday morning. I think I did it wrong, and I think it went up later Friday night. So there's going to be a learning curve, apparently. I have to slow down, focus, and pay more attention, because obviously I wasn't. So this one will go up later today, and then I'll do one tonight, and hopefully it will go up tomorrow morning. And then I'll just get in the habit of going down, either sitting in my driveway at night or going down to the park, and I'll vlog once everybody's in the house for the night, and I can just sneak away for 45 minutes or so, and so that I have something to put up each day in the morning. Now, nobody has messaged me or commented saying anything about times, so I'm just gonna try and have them up for maybe 11-ish and see how that goes. So, and if nobody seems to care, then I'll just upload them when I upload them, like whatever. If it doesn't bother anybody else, it doesn't bother me, so. So I'm quite excited for the week. Having a schedule and, you know, I'm kind of boring that way. I love me a schedule. I love to know what I'm doing. I don't care if things change, like, I don't need a rut. Schedule. Schedules can be tweaked, that's fine. I have new neighbors that moved in over here in the bottom apartment. And I never know if they're outside or not, so I feel double extra weird vlogging in the backyard now, which sucks because I love sitting back here. It's usually where I'm most relaxed. But whatever. They seem quiet. You know, I haven't seen much of them. I haven't heard much of them. I'm hoping that the property managers fix that backyard up for them, because they do have a little one. And that backyard, I mean, it's a decent sized backyard. It's actually a little bigger than mine because the shed is further up. So where my shed is and their backyard is actually yard. But there's my buddy. Get back to you, bud. There's a lot of trees and stuff back there. There's like no sunshine back there. The majority of the grass is dead, and it gets very buggy. It gets very buggy back there because it's always damp. But if they would clean up those trees, like this big bitch that hangs over my shed, that would clear up a lot of the problems. That one alone would give them so much sunlight, because my backyard is in direct sunlight all day. Like, it's starting to get shade now because of that big ass tree. But other than that, like, all from sun up to 3 o'clock apparently. And still, it's all sun. If you look at my backyard, Like it's all sun, right? You can see where the shade is starting with that big tree all across here. But my backyard is all sun. My pool is in the sun, like it's, yeah. So it would be a very beautiful backyard, perfect for a kid, fully fenced and all that good stuff. Like it's, you know, lots of space for a little one to run around and play. So, but none of the previous tenants have been able to really utilize it because it's so damp and buggy all the time. But that was under another property manager. Somebody else has the contract now, so I'm hoping. They've done so much work on the actual apartment, like the main floor and the basement. And they, you know, kind of redid the driveway and stuff, and the shed. So it'd be awesome if they could just fix up the backyard. Because the bugginess back there affects my yard too, right? So, excuse me while I go skipping down Selfish Road. I don't want the bugs. So, but yeah, I'm excited for the week. I'm excited to get into a routine. I'm excited to make some money. I would love to be able to throw my youngest a birthday party this year. He didn't get a birthday party last year. I couldn't afford it. Like I've said before, he doesn't have a whole bunch of like friends and stuff to invite over and stuff, but I usually go out and like we'll stream a movie or something, especially if it's shitty out, we'll stream a movie. But I always go out and I buy like an obscene amount of silly string and the big bubble wands and stuff that I have, and a couple years ago I bought these like chalk balls. It's full of like chalk dust, and you throw them at the ground, or they were throwing them at each other. It was funny, and it just like an explosion of chalk dust. It's messy as hell, but they had such a good time. And the silly string is like my entire yard. It looks like a circus or something. It's just covered in silly string and all different colors. And it's a horrible mess. They're not allowed to get it on the cars. That's a no-no. Put the car out on the road, and they just go nuts. And you know, I think the last time I did it, none of his friends came. I think one of his friends came. And my eldest was such a sweetheart. He went out there and he was chasing them around and getting them all worked up, and he was such a trooper. So it was a good time. And you know, then I usually do cake and just pizza, some simple stuff, right? And but last year that little boy got nothing. I got him a card. I couldn't even get him a gift. Like, I couldn't afford to buy him anything. And even if I could, at that point, like, everything was closed. We were in lockdown. So, like, I gave him like $50 and a birthday card and a hug. And I said, happy birthday. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I felt so bad. And then in January, for my eldest birthday, I had a little bit of money, so I bought a little cake. I just had happy birthday on it. I left it generic. And I put a whole bunch of candles on it because my eldest turned 20. So I didn't even count them. I just threw a whole bunch of candles on there. And he blew them out. And then I took them all out and I left. How old is he? 11. I left 11 candles on the cake, and I relit them, and we sang happy birthday to my youngest, and he got to blow out the cake and, you know, give a big hug and ruffle his hair all up. And I said, you know, I'm really sorry about your birthday. This is the best I can do. Like, and I'll tell you, that goddamn kid gave me a great big squeeze, and he says, Mama, it's fine. It's, oh, he almost had me crying. Like, I wish he'd bitch and moan, because then I wouldn't feel bad. I felt horrible. So I would really like to kind of go all out for him this year. Like, there's a place called Valley Axe here in this town. It's axe throwing and knife throwing, but they also have a video game area with like pinball games, and I think they do VR games. They've got couches and whatever, and you can kick back and play your video game. I think you can have pizza there, but I think you have to order it or bring it or whatever. It doesn't matter. If that little boy had more friends in this town, I would totally do that for him this year, because I'm pretty sure they're open now. But I don't know, I have to play it by ear. I want to do something real special for him. You know, it's his 12th birthday. I want to do something, and he didn't get one last year, so. We'll see. I also have my youngest for Halloween this year. I'm so excited. So excited. Because I was saying to him a couple weeks ago, you know, we're going to have to like home make your costumes, or, you know, Jimmy rig one from old costumes. We'll have to Frankenstein you a costume, because I just don't have any money for Halloween this year. But be goddamned if we're not going out and giving it our all, because Halloween is my friggin' night. And he laughed and said, whatever, Mama, it's all, you know, whatever we do, it'll be good. We'll have a good time. He's just such a good kid. So I said to him, I've got this job now. I said, I'm gonna put everything away that I can for your birthday and for Halloween and for Christmas. And then I'll worry about saving up for other stuff, right? Like actually catching up and stuff. There's a jumping spider here again. Hang on a second. I might have a coronary. Where'd it go? There it is. I'm waiting for it to come up on the other side of the table. You nucky bastard. Nope, it's going to be like that. Okay, we're just going to sit back and grab the phone. I don't want it jumping on me. I will lose my ever-loving shit. So, yeah, I want to get through the birthday and Halloween and Christmas. The eldest is 20, so he doesn't do parties anymore. He'll get a cake and a kick in the ass. And maybe a dinner. I want somebody to take me out for dinner next year. I haven't had a birthday dinner in 2 years. Just saying. And then we'll get ourselves, you know, back on our feet and all that good stuff. Get some money put away. So that's the plan. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, it was a great weekend. And I think it's going to be a really good week this week. I'm actually really excited to start my week. I'm really excited to start this week. Like, no exaggeration, no lie, no sarcasm. See, lucky little cheeky bastard. You need to get out of here. Get. Oh, there goes my lighter. That's not going to work. Get the frig out of here. There, I got it. Get my lighter. There we go. Anyways, I'm going to go. and spend some time with my boy, and then go get some running around done. So, anybody watching, have a great day. Take care of yourself, and we'll talk later.